Hey, I'm not sure why I keep making these because I wrote my last update, but I I've been sort of connecting with people on Tumblr. Like I'm on the lupus awareness blog. I have my story up there, and I've met some pretty awesome people, or at least talked with some pretty awesome people. Just through Tumblr and now through YouTube, and I don't know, like, it definitely helps me feel better about my situation to see other people's, see and hear about other people's stories, and I, I guess it's put a lot in perspective. Like, I don't necessarily have the worst of it when it comes to lupus. Like, granted, like, my flare was pretty bad, but I don't know. Let me see, trying to collect my thoughts here. Yeah, anyway, some of the people that I've met through Tumblr or have been following are having a pretty hard time with their lupus flaring, and some of them do video blogs, and it's like really comforting to see someone else's story. And I mean, I feel like a little bit of an exhibitionist or something, like making these, but if they can help somebody feel less alone, then kind of the same reason that I did my It Gets Better thing. So as far as my health goes, my lupus activity has been down. I mean, granted, I am left with this paralysis from transverse myelitis, but my rheumatologist is saying that maybe we shouldn't be looking just at MRIs to predict to say like what kind of treatment I'm gonna get, because like I don't think the shifting inflammation might have been from when I had shingles, and so what's showing up on my MRIs could very well be scarring, damage that no one knows if it'll get better. No one can really tell me, and unfortunately, with neurological damage, only time will tell. But the good news is that the lupus flare that caused this bout of transverse myelitis seems to be in remission. That's not the word they used, but she said that, my rheumatologist said that at least looking at my blood work and looking at my symptoms, things seemed to be under control. My counts look good, my CBC looked good. So she's gonna start tapering me off prednisone, which is awesome, and yeah, I'm looking forward to having a jawline again, and I don't know. Prednisone is terrible to be on for a really long time, so I'm pretty excited about tapering off of it. I've been on 40 for quite some time, and she told me to go ahead and cut it down to 20 for 2 weeks, and then cut it down to 10, and by that time I'll be going in and seeing her after that, so we'll figure out how slowly we need to taper from 10 down to hopefully 0. Who knows if, like, we'll have to wait and see how I do as far as my lupus symptoms on lower prednisone. Anyway, with that said, I don't have to have a 6th round of Cytoxan, which would be, I'm so happy about that, because Cytoxan makes me feel like shit, as anyone else who's been on it is well aware of, and anything to avoid another round is a total blessing. So I'm glad that I'm gonna start to cut down off all this medication, this cocktail of pills I have to take every single morning. Yeah, so that's good news. I've just been left to deal with not having feeling or movement from about here. Wait. Yeah, that's about where I can stop. This is where I stop feeling. Anything below here is just sort of a sandbag. some days I'll get little like jolts that feel like nerves firing, and some days it just feels cold. I'll put blankets over my legs and it still just feels cold, and everything that I feel from that point below is completely independent of the environment around me. Sometimes, like if my foot gets caught on something, or is bent funny, the tingling it'll feel a little different, but there's never pain or temperature, which is pretty weird. But it's sort of just become an everyday thing for me after 5 months of this. I'm continuing to go to physical therapy, and they're like teaching me wheelchair skills at this point, basically. Of course, the therapy is going to be altered to coincide with my recovery, if and when it does happen. But we'll have to wait and see. I don't know what else to say. My life has turned into sort of a waiting game, and that's like what part of me thinks that like it's life's way of trying to teach me patience, because I'm a very impatient person, and I get bored waiting really fast. We will see. In other news, school ends this week, last week of school, and I signed up for my thesis classes in the fall, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully if I can continue to pace myself, then getting better at using the wheelchair and stuff, I'll be ready for full workload once again in the fall. And then hopefully in a year I'll be graduated, and I don't know, we'll see from there. But with that, yeah, tomorrow's World Lupus Day. I guess that was mainly what inspired me to make this video. So, I'm gonna try to keep in touch with people from Tumblr, because their stories are, I don't know, make me feel less alone, and it's great to talk to other people who are also chronically ill and dealing with some of the same things I'm dealing with. So, yeah, with that, see you guys later.